Good morning. Hope all are fine. And do you remember actually what we were discussing? Yeah, we were discussing an extract from the autobiography of the late athlete Milkha Singh. And in this particular lesson, he describes three incidents that changed the course of his entire life. So what was the first incident? Yeah, the first incident occurred immediately after he joined the army, and there he participated a 6-mile race. In that 6-mile race, he won the 6th position. That was the first incident. And what was the second incident? And what was the second incident? Yeah, actually he got an opportunity to participate in the brigade meet held in Hyderabad. When he reached there, he noticed that, when he reached the stadium, he noticed that some men were surrounded by all the important persons of the army or the military. And he came to know that all these men, they represented India in the international events. That means they are athletes. So here he decides that he also wanted to become an athlete and he also wanted to represent India in the international events. So that is the second incident. Okay, now let's move to the next para and let us see what happens after that. Okay. So now it's the 9th para. I was very nervous when we reported at the starting line before the race. This was the first time that I was competing in such an event, and that too before thousands of spectators. I had little idea about the procedures and the technicalities for such events. So here he says that he reported at the starting line, but at the same time he was very nervous. He was tensed and he was afraid actually. What is the reason for that? The first reason is that it was the first time he was competing in such a big event. That means there were a lot of spectators. There were a lot of people to watch him. That was the first thing. And what was the second thing? Yeah, he did not know any rules. Okay, so while participating in a competition, we should be aware of all the rules. But here he was not aware of anything. So he was really worried about that. He did not know even the rules and regulations. So he was very worried. Okay. Now 10th para. I came fourth in the race. I was disappointed but not disheartened. I had raced with the star athletes, the national champion, Sohan Singh of the Sikh regiment and Pritam Singh, who had represented India in events abroad. Okay, so here what happened? He came in the 4th position, or he won the 4th place. So he became disappointed or he became sad. But he says that, but not disheartened. I haven't lost my confidence. I haven't lost my hope. Okay, and more than that, there's one more thing. With whom he competed? Yeah, he competed with the national champions or the people who represented India in the international events. Okay, and still he got what? He got the 4th positions. It means that he has the ability or he has the capacity. Okay, so here he says that I had raced with the star athletes. Okay, very important athletes. National champion Sohan Singh of the Sikh regiment. Okay, he was a national champion. And what about Pritam Singh? Yeah, Pritam Singh represented India in the international events. So winning this 4th position is not a silly thing. Okay, but it's actually a very good position. Okay, now let's move to the 11th para. When I returned from Hyderabad, it was back to work as usual. Parades, other military duties and examinations consumed my time. But my desire to succeed as an athlete was as strong as ever. Okay, so now he returned from Hyderabad. Okay, so now it's time for him to do all that fatigue duties like cleaning. Then again he wanted to participate in the parades, then examinations. He wanted to write the examinations. Okay, and he wanted to do all the military duties. So it means that he was very busy. So he did not get time to practice. Okay, but still there was something inside him. Okay, What is that? Yeah, that desire, that aim. Okay, what aim? That he wanted to participate in the international events and he wanted to represent India. That aim or that desire, or he wanted to become an athlete, that desire, what that is there inside him. Okay. But my desire to succeed as an athlete was as strong as ever. After a day of hard work, I would carry my dinner back to the barracks and hide the plate of food under my bed. While my colleagues relaxed in the evenings, I would be at the ground practicing. Okay, so he has a desire. Okay, or he has an aim. Okay, so he wanted to reach that aim. He wanted to get that aim. Okay, so what did he do? Let us see. After it, so what did he do every day? Yeah, so every day after that day's hard work, he would carry his dinner and he would keep it under his, or he hide it under his bed, and he would go to work. He would go to the ground for what? For doing practice. Okay, so while my colleagues relaxed in the evenings, I would be at the ground practicing. So every day while others enjoy, he would be practicing. He would be doing hard work. Okay. Now, I still did not know the techniques needed to run a 400-meter race, but I followed a rule of thumb. I would run one round at the highest speed possible, rest for a while, and then run another one. Okay, so while doing this practice also, he did not know what are the rules that he has to follow. But he followed what? He followed a rule of thumb. What does it mean by rule of thumb? It means that from his experience, he got some points. From his experience, he got some points. So, I would run one round at the highest speed possible. So, what did he follow while running that? Okay, so first round, he goes at the highest speed possible. Okay, then he reduced the speed. I would complete 5 or 6 rounds and then return to my room to take a bath and have dinner. And every day after completing his practice, he would come back to his room, he would take his bath and he would have his dinner. So every day he did practice. Okay, he practiced for a long time. This was my routine for many months, a secret activity that no one was aware of. So he did this practice for a long time. This was his routine. Okay, this was his routine for many months, not for one day or 2 days, but for a long time, for many months, and no one in the regiment knows about this. Okay, so this is enough for today's class, and the next day we will meet. Bye.